Welcome back to Goldwynn Dinner Club. I'm Griff.
I'm Parker. Ayo.
We're talking about working when I worked at Target, and what was I saying? I was saying, like,
Oh, Samus, what are you doing?
trying to
Get in there.
Oh,
Oh, Tanya, we're seeing all sorts of tricky maneuvers. We're over here talking about what it's like to work at Target while we're witnessing like wonders.
Target's great. Target was great to work at.
Target.
But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I was like in the middle of something in yesterday's episode.
We're talking about whether or not there's stuff in the back and like how the computer system doesn't work that way anymore.
Yeah. It was just behind. You know what was really big at the time was the Wii. I worked there when the Wii was like impossible to find.
Yeah.
And
gotta make a restore point here.
Yeah, this is the hard part. And people would come in every single day, and they'd be like, "Do you have Wii?" And we'd be like, "No." And they'd be like, "If you get one, can you hold it?" And it would be like, "No, we're not allowed to do that." It was like first come first serve because they would sell out like literally the second we open, and it was one per customer too.
Oh my god.
But do you ever think about that? Like, remember how like the Wii was like so hard to get for like years and years and years? You just couldn't get one.
I camped out. You know what I mean? I camped out when they were there. I still remember being like number 38 of 40 in line.
Yeah.
And there was like, I think some people had showed up past the cutoff, and there were like these wonderful school moms at the front of the line who had like a clipboard and a list. They were like looking at people, getting their names before the employees even came out, and they're like, this is who was in line.
Yeah.
This is who wasn't. And I was like, damn, they were on top of it. And yeah, I was kind of amazed. And so people who showed up after the fact, like, there was no chance that they were going to say, well, I actually was in line. It's like, nope. These ladies up front were getting it done for everyone. They're like, we know who was here. We know who wasn't. We've got our own little unofficial sort of sign-in thing. And I was just under the cutoff. I got my Wii. I went home, played Twilight Princess. Happy boy.
Yeah, Twilight Princess was my first game.
It came out like the same time as Final Fantasy 12. My roommate's like, I can't wait to play Final Fantasy 12. And I go, or get off the TV before I kill you. And he's like, or I could do that. And then he left, and I played Twilight Princess.
Wii Sports too, man. Wii Sports. That was back when consoles would come with a game. And the end of an era.
Yeah, long ago. I mean, now there's like, you get an offer with the game service.
I got Kung Fu Panda with my Xbox 360.
Okay.
It was kind of like a fighting game like Smash Bros, except
oh yeah, but with Kung Fu Panda.
Panda.
Skadoosh Bros.
The Skadoosh Bros. Seth Rogen as a mantis, and Jackie Chan as a monkey, and Angelina Jolie as a tiger.
David Cross is a crane. He has the best line in that entire movie. He looks up. It's probably one of the few things he says in the entire hour and a half, and goes, this is my room. That's it. That's all he says. And David Cross nails that delivery. Say what you will. Great line. Oh, these monsters are the worst. This is like, I forget what this beam is called. It's really good, but it's like it's not combining with the spazer. So
why isn't the spazer here anymore?
I think you can only stack so many abilities at once. I can't really recall. If only there was a person standing right next to us, we could ask.
This game's like more or less linear though, right? Like you do get all the power-ups in the same order, basically.
Yeah, kind of, and no. There's stuff you can miss. There's a lot of optional stuff.
Yeah, but it's not like in Ocarina of Time, how like you can do the 6 sage temples in a different order, right?
Yeah, spazer or plasma, you have to choose. Thank you for signaling us, Samus.
Thanks, Samus.
Samus is like, I know what I'm doing. Shut up.
This water reminds me of Echo the Dolphin. I wanted so bad to like that game.
Well, you're a big. Why don't you talk a little bit about you're a big dolphin head. You love a dolphin.
I love dolphins. I think they're awesome. I think they're really interesting.
I think it's not any more complicated than that, right? You're just like, they're cool.
They're cool. I met one once when the first time I ever went surfing. A dolphin came up to me and was really friendly, and yeah, it let me pet it.
That's magical.
Yeah, it was. I never got good at surfing, but I did always cherish that moment.
That's right. I remember there was that brief period where you'd go surfing and people were just like, "That's Grif, that's his personality," and I'm like, I've known that guy for a little bit. It totally isn't.
No, I mean I was into surfing. I just didn't get good at it. I was like,
you know what I mean? They thought that was your reason for being, and I'm like, no.
No, I have no reason for being. I'm just here. I'm a cosmic mistake.
What is your reason for being? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should leave.
I just have and always will be.
I love it. Yeah, you're an entity.
Yeah.
I'm done. I think of this line all the time. I think it's from Ragnarok, where it's like, he's a being or whatever, and Banner goes, no more. I'm done fighting beings.
Yeah. No more beings. I don't want to fight your sister. That feels like a family issue.
That's weird. Leave me out of that.
I don't want to kill your sister, man.
Yeah. There's Soto. He's a being. No more beings. I don't want to fight any more beings.
I love that movie so much. I can't wait till the fourth one.
Yeah, same.
Also, Loki's been coming out. Probably by the time this episode airs, the 5th episode of Loki will have aired.
Yeah.
So
it's been fun.
Nobody tell me what happens.
I don't think we'll talk at all about really any of these shows. Enjoy watching them. All the Marvel shows have been
Loki's
fun.
going to turn out to be Mephisto. That's my theory.
Oh my god. Yeah, the fact that they were outright there's no Mephisto in this show. Well, now it's got to be Mephisto.
Well, in the first episode, they you see Owen Wilson standing in that church, and there's
literally a painting of Mephisto.
Yeah, of a red devil.
Although I do want to say, speaking of Loki, I don't know if I did sort of a deep dive on this stuff, but modern depictions of Satan and Lucifer directly inspired by Loki, which is fascinating. There wasn't really a depiction, not in any physical or sort of characterized sense before.
Yeah, that makes
basically
sense.
cribbing notes from Loki. Loki is the original
that makes sense because
the
Christianity kind of combined with some Norse mythology, pagan mythology.
Christianity is it's where the church, the medieval church that was trying to get pagans to come in, did a lot of it's the kid who showed up late for homework, and he's like, "Let me see your homework, dog." And you're like, "No," and he peeks over your shoulder, and he's just kind of copying it. Yeah, and it's fertility festival, eggs and rabbits. Yeah, okay, Easter, fine. Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah, it's interesting stuff, but I mean, I guess it worked. But yeah, Loki is very much the progenitor of that. So the idea
Thor
that Loki is Mephisto. That one I don't know about. But, but I do want to say that the idea that Loki could end up being the devil has historical basis, because he is. I also want to say this. The days of the week, they're weird. Have we talked about that yet? I think about it all the time, that our days of the week are a day for the sun, Sunday; a day for the moon, Moon Day; 2, an ancient god of war.
When, Woden. Who, what? The Thursday.
No. Yeah,
I was doing a Friends reference. Friends fans will get that.
Good for them.
Wednesday, who day, what day? Thursday. All right, go on.
Put some canned audience laughter right after that, if you can find it. To really get the authentic experience. Wednesday is Woden's Day or Odin's Day, and then you got Thursday, which is Thor's Day. Friday's Day, Frigga's Day, or Freya's Day, if you like. Saturday, Saturn's Day. Interesting, so fascinating. I don't know. I'm fascinated.
We should
that,
get
like,
Frigga Day off.
every day of the week we celebrate Thor and Odin, or every week, right? Not every day of the week, but every week. I think that's kind of fascinating. So it's just one of those things, and talking about the Loki stuff too, that I don't know. Maybe we don't think often enough in the Anglosphere, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna think a lot about the fact that, like, yeah, the places where people speak English.
That's been another episode of Goldwynn Dinner Club.
We don't think a whole lot about how Nordic mythology has influenced our lives day to day.
Thanks for watching, and take the night to think about how Norse mythology has influenced modern day religion. See you tomorrow.
Bye.